Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
It is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First and goal here for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense is going backwards. Now it's third down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's looking to scramble. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. you've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Using his legs here. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And he's tackled after the catch. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Breaking ankles with the spin move. It's a fumble. Recovered by the offense and good for 1st down yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And now from the pistol formation. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with it.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Catch made on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain, can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Nowhere to run up the middle. 2nd down and goal upcoming. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tie. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Making people miss. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught, completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advance into the next round.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Powering through the defender. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening them. Spot the ball at the 22.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Watch the spin move. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll take the lead in the second half. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Has the 1st still on the move. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crucial third down play right here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a play by this quarterback. He talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Just ran away from the defense. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering through.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Extending the play now. Oh, and he fumbles. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here. Ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays. Everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.